Greetings, Geechlings. Geechin Prime here with my live reaction of 7 Deadly Sins, Chapter 236. Let's see, what's the title? Rendezvous of Despair. The new assassins are Meliodas and Zeldris' masters. Two more mighty foes now standing in the way of the 7 Deadly Sins. Also, there's a Find the Real Hawk on the as the cover art. I'm not going to waste everybody's time by trying to find him. I thought I found him, but nope. That one's got a weird tail. Okay, fan art. Alright, only one piece of fan art this week. Yay. We must extend our services to the demon army. Seriously? You're one to talk, napping reaper. After all, you're doing this for your beloved disciple, Zeldris. Wait. Okay, so Chandler is not aware that they were extending their services? But then it's hard to... I guess he's also the one yelling that? So he's calling... and I think I was mispronouncing his name. It's Cusack. I was emphasizing the Q part last week. Cusack's the napping reaper. I'm so jealous, so envious of you. Curses! After all, if it were me, I'd do anything for him, no matter what. And he's even crying. Boy, he's more of a pushover than I thought he'd be. Now, don't cry like that, pacifier fiend. I can understand just how you feel, truly. He just called him a pacifier fiend. What the fuck? These people, I might like them more than I thought I would. You can't understand me at all. Ew, and he's yelling so loud there's spit just coming all out that mouth. And Cusack's just like, yeah, I'm dodging it. Oh god, it's acid. Say it, don't spray it. It's not my fault Meliodas is wanted for the betrayal of the demon clan. He never betrayed anyone. He was just kidnapped by that little goddess wench. And it's Lord Meliodas to you. And Zeldris is just trying to get their attention. The order is to rescue Meliodas. It comes directly from my father, the Demon King. Oh, and that face. Gasp. Seriously? You dropped your cane. Okay, so Chandler is just kind of like, oh, it's from the higher power, is it, young prince? The Demon King ordered that. Be it his own son or not, he's being far too compassionate, isn't he? Evil can always be compassionate, be it usually it's for a limited group. Well, I guess he truly must still think of him as his son. Who knows? I could never understand what father's thinking. And yet you are channeling his power, so it must be just pure power and not like a mental disposition. Rescuing the young master, and he's just over like, I'm so happy. Rescuing the young master. Am I dreaming? I must be dreaming. Get it together, pacifier. I don't even care if it is a dream. Anyway, where is Meliodas right now? He's heading this way along with the 7 Deadly Sins I mentioned earlier. And he's over there just muttering now. How convenient. Until then, we can just sit around, have some tea, and wait. And Chandler's in the background just channeling all that black magic. He's probably ready to go. And he just flew off. Leaving them in the dust. Is like, student, I'm coming, young master. Oh god, I almost had it right. Young Master Meliodas. And he's like all goofy faced, and it's weird. God, he really does care for him to, as a student. Every single time Meliodas is involved, it always ends up like this. And where they're standing is the only part of the ground that wasn't like destroyed within, I'd say, a 30-foot radius, maybe, or circumference. Yeah, that circumference is what I meant. Just leave him be. There's no one capable of taking them on more than Chandler. If my love for you, Prince Zeldris, were on the line, then I, Cusack, would not lose to anyone either. Please give it a rest already. They do care for their young charges. Even though young is a relative term, which, you know, how old are they? I mean, really. I mean, 3,000 years ago and they still look the same. So it's very possible that they're way older. 10,000, 100,000 years, who knows? But why would the Demon King go asking to rescue Meliodas now of all times? Even setting my own preferences aside, there's still no one else worthy of becoming the next Demon King but you, Prince Zeldris. Okay, we got a dark bubble there. We shall usher in your brother as the next Demon King. Of course not. Oh, that's probably the Demon King himself then. Of course not. Hey, you guys are being pretty cruel. Wait. Who's talking? I think that's Rosa. And another demon, and you have a blue demon. Leaving out your other older brother like this? Okay, so he's in a healing chamber. It looks like a weird egg. Or like one of those like isolation tanks from The Simpsons where Homer and Lisa were in, and then like Homer just was enjoying it a little too much at times because physically the tank had been moved. What kind of fun schemes are you plotting? Okay, so he's now awake and he's communing with them now. Rosa, you've regained consciousness? Yes, just a moment ago. More importantly, did you say Meliodas is still alive? And after I went to all the trouble to save him from his suffering. And the old man's up to some pretty cruel tricks too. Brother, you should rest a while longer until you've fully healed. Yes, I suppose I shall. I guess he's going back to sleep. Which, I brought this up I think last week too. Where is Rosa's teacher? Because wouldn't that be like another force to add to things? Rosa, huh? To be honest, I just don't get along with him. Oh, and this is Cusack talking. His strength is not inferior to Prince Zeldris's. In fact, it may even exceed it. On top of that, it's impossible to read what he's truly thinking, or feeling, just like Meliodas. You know, it's like, between how the princes look, you know, Meliodas and Zeldris look fairly much the same except their hair color. And then you have similar hair color with Rosa, but his body is completely different otherwise. It's weird. What's their mother look like? Yeah. But what worries me most is the inexplicable feeling of unease and discomfort that radiates from him, like something's out of place. I can't figure out what the source of it is, but regardless, he is a strange man. He probably hates Meliodas. You know, he is the middle child after all. Middle children are always the weird ones. Or so it goes. Prince Zeldris, I shall protect you even if it costs me my life. Maybe roll back that overprotectiveness just a bit. Yes, sir. Okay, now we're with the sins again. You got Hawk Mama moving the bar. And this is for me. Oh, King made a piece of jewelry for Diane out of Helbram's helmet. It's beautiful. A bird's feather? Did you make this yourself, King? Yep. It's not a bird's feather, but it means a lot more. It's a charm. I made it by splitting the smashed helmet in two. So then this... If you don't like it, you don't have to take it. It's just after he protected us. His last words to me were to make Diane happy. I just wanted to let him convey that at the very least. I see. He did it all for us. Thank you, King. I'll treasure it. No, she's so happy. Diane. Hey. Check mine out too. What did Chandler make? Oh God. He made his heart into a charm. King made this into a pendant for me. A heart pendant necklace? How cute. I see. That's precious to you, Chandler. It's a reminder of the king's sister, right? Why do all humans do meaningless stuff like this? And King just kind of like, Or he's fallen on the ground and Diane fell back. I was like, oh, look what I have. I don't know why we have them. Chandler, way to wreck the mood, man. After I went to the trouble to make it for you, too. After all, just by wallowing in my memories of her. It's not like I can bring Nadia back to life. Chandler? I don't think I've ever been anything, or ever seen anything as pointless as this. Yet why is it I have such a warm feeling welling up inside of me? Oh, okay. So is that actually his heart thing that the real Chandler made for him, or what? Which it would explain why he's able to have that emotion, but the logical thinking will always win out for him. Okay, the two of them are having like a knowing smile. But, he sensed something. What is this trembling in the air? Look at the sky, you guys. What, is it demons? It's a flock of... Night is coming. It's literally like, there's like a kind of a crest, or not a crest, but like a wavering in the sky where the smoke or whatever is kind of infiltrating the light, and it's just like a split. I've got a terrible feeling about this dark omen. Yeah, I would too. It's like someone summoned Shenron all of a sudden. Someone has engulfed the entire region with their magic. Everyone be ready for an attack at any time. Merlin? Hawks sent some... Oh, shit. It's Chandler. He's infiltrated. Where the heck did that old man come from? I bet Hawk can see his power level. Oh my sweet, sweet young master. Meliodas. God, that felt creepy as hell reading that. Being locked away in a place like this. How sad. Poor thing. And he's crying. He's like just has his fingers on the glass. And that line just made me creep. Cringey. But don't worry. We'll be going home together right now. Who are you? Oh, it's you. The insolent goddess that kidnapped the young master. Oh shit. This ain't good. I'm going to kill you. Oh, that face. His overwhelming passion for his student transforms the master into a demon god. Hey, I'm a Kishan. I'm a demon god, damn it. The source of the sudden nightfall is Meliodas' master, Chandler. This unsettling magic attacks Elizabeth. Why did I say Meliodas? Why would he attack Meliodas? Anyway, to be continued in chapter 237, the pacifier demon. Why is he called the pacifier demon? That one baffles me. That has to be explained sometime, right? Because I just want to know. You had like the napping demon, and you have the pacifier demon. Does that have anything to do with like how they raised their respective princes. It's like, oh, I always had to pacify my lord. And then it's like, Zeldris, I just made him take a nap. It's like, is that the only thing I can come up with? But anyway, so yeah, he was the source of the night coming, which is, that's always weird when you see it, but it's unnatural, that's why. Yeah, that one line was cringy as hell. I feel dirty just for reading it. But anyway, overall, good character interactions. We're kind of definitely getting some good personality development of our two demonic teachers, and how the dynamic works between at least Zeldris and his teacher. So, so that's developing. That's interesting always. And the king is like, we will do this. You will get my successor. And Zeldris is not happy about that. But yeah, overall, the chapter was good. The pacing was alright. They stayed just long enough with the whole first bit, and then we moved over the nice little bit with Diane and King and the Helbram pendant. I don't know if that's an earring or some other kind of thing. They called it a charm, so I don't know if she's supposed to like wear that somewhere, like on a bracelet or whatever. And then the whole thing with Galder, it's like, I may have this. I don't know why people make these. Human attachment. But yeah, overall, I'll give it a 4. I enjoyed it. I got some laughs. Yeah, the faces, all the many weird faces. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Keechlings, roll out.